Alright, so this is my room. This is where the gaming takes place. This is where I sit generally. I mainly play computers, so I'm always there.
Hi, I'm Griffin, and this is where I game. Yeah, I'm a console gamer.
Oh, almost cut you in half, man. Come in, come in. This is my room. This is where the magic happens. We're in over here. This is where the magic happens.
These are all the game boxes and accessories, whatever I buy at like shows that I go to or events. Posters. This is from Assassin's Creed, World of Warcraft, Diablo.
Got my PS4, PS3, a little bit of Xbox.
I sit here for hours on end gaming. I was building a castle on Minecraft right now. I'm playing with some of my friends. This is my garbage. Close up on that. Get close up. Yeah. Over here is where I play PS4. I have two TVs specifically because I like to have people over. And they'll bring their PS4 and we'll play together.
Now let's do this.
Why do you spend so much time playing video games?
I guess the main reason would be just like any other hobby you're interested in, or just like any other sport, or whatever the heck you do, you're going to spend a lot of time on that. And it just so happens that my main interest is video games.
It's a hobby that does consume a lot of my life. It's the stories in it, you know, the single player. There's a lot of single player campaigns for the console, and I just love those. You know, they're so immersive. You know, you make the choices of the character. It's like being, you know, someone else.
Like, I don't know, video games are way more interesting. You're basically in the game because you're interacting with it, right? It's not just you watching something, it's you experiencing and actually controlling what you're doing.
Pretty good way to spend my time. Pretty entertaining.
Why is it entertaining?
Just to get to kill motherfuckers.
Do you interact with any specific gaming communities?
The community is definitely a tough situation sometimes.
I mean, it's kind of 50-50. On one side, there's a lot of players that you can play with that are really nice people. You can collaborate with them and you can have fun with them, and that's why these games do so well. And that's why people play with them, or play them so much, is that there's so many people to play with and have fun with. But on another side, there's a lot of people that are not fun to play with.
For instance, League of Legends has variety. There's a lot of younger kids on that game. They're kind of immature. Yeah, so like when someone's raging at you, like, oh, you suck, you know, you're a noob and stuff like that, and just being extremely toxic, it's just not a fun time, right? But when you're playing with a group of friends, it's a whole different story.
A face loser. Oh.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Hey, that's so cruel. All right.
I had one hit on the turret and no one got it.
Yep, I got it.
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah, before.
fourth one got it.
Ah.
So how about you talk about the experience that all gamers talk about? I mean, they say it's more than just the game that they experience. How
Yeah.
should you just explain about that?
For each game, what's so interesting behind them all, you take that lore and you produce books that people read, or you make cinematics, or like that are like mini movies, and that's what gets people into the game itself, just like maybe like a teaser trailer or a trailer for an actual movie itself. So World of Warcraft, for example, has expansions for their games, and each expansion they come out with has a cinematic, and that cinematic tells the story of whatever that expansion is going to be about, and people get really excited about this, just like any other movie or book that comes out, because they're so interested in the lore.
Has games negatively affected you in any way?
I mean, to an extent, they make you unsocial, like, in the real world. Like, it hasn't negatively affected me in, like, the sense where, like, I go to school and I'm, like, in the back of the classroom hiding from everyone, but, like, I'll come home and play video games instead of staying after school and talking with people sometimes, because I'm tired.
Negative. There's not much negatives, I would say, but in a general sense, laziness. Not outside as much, I can tell you that. But I mean, it's not like I'm like in my room all the time, not getting any fresh air. Like obviously, I have a sense like, oh, I should go outside every so often.
I'd be lying if I said no. Maybe. Like, I used to play a lot more when I was younger. Like, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I spent, I would say, way too much time playing video games. But it's different now. I guess the only thing that has really negatively affected me is probably my school life.
Well, it's taken up a lot of my time that I could have been doing, other stuff with my friends in the real world. It's hard to, separate myself from the real world and the virtual world.
Overall, what do you think about video games?
Well, obviously I like video games, considering how much I play them. But I would have to say, when it comes to, like, the classic argument, are video games good, are they bad? You'll have some hardcore gamers arguing, saying that they're fantastic, or they increase coordination and whatever. I mean, I don't know if any of that's true.
Well, again, it's like it's a hobby for me, but actually it is a lot more than a hobby. It's a lifestyle. People, a lot of people have sports, the jocks, and they see us as like, losers for playing video games, spending all our time at home playing video games. But really, we got friends of our own on this. It's a little community of our own, and a lot of people don't see it that way because they don't play the video games themselves. They don't see our side of it. They don't see our point of view.
I guess when I'm older, I might look back at it saying, "Oh, I should spend more time on other things other than staying in my room all day." But really, then comes back the idea of, but like, you really did have a lot of fun at the time, did you? It's like, yeah, I did.
Video games aren't good, they're not bad. No, video games are just fun.
If you could only use 4 words to describe video games for you, what 4 words would you use?
Fun.
Definitely fun.
In 4 words. Exciting.
Exciting.
Immersive.
I'd have to say immersive.
Thrilling.
Thrilling.
Expensive. Definitely expensive.
Expensive.
Magical.
Definitely frustrating.
Competitive.
Awesome.
And carpal tunnel.
And community.
Community.
Community. Friendships.
XP Shooter 22459 here, commonly known as Nick. Welcome to my crib. This is where I be chilling when I be playing video games. Okay. This is the most bullshit answer. I don't know how I'm gonna answer this shit.
Just it's fine.
I know what. Back pimple, chest pimple, face pimples, pimples, inner ear pimples, inner nose pimples. I come from an oily family.
Pimples everywhere.
God, check this out.
No.